What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. These guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And this contest is officially underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down. And the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. They give it to him again. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a first down. Back to the well again. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
To number 38. 2 yards on the pickup.
Takes the second down snap. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. Brings up third down and 8 yards.
Air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Kick ticket in here at the 17. Jukes another one. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Throwing now on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. They go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Looking in the air here. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completes another one to Thomas. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there.
A gain of 3.
On now comes their punter. We dodge the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
To number 87.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
28-yard line.
Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Takes it in at the 21. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Here comes their offense out again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st down, they'll run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's a throw. He completes it in traffic. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
45-yard line.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another carry for him. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. complete over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 12.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
14. Our home team, 3.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Completed over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Option give here. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes a defender. Hits his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33.
The give here on 2nd. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And this is going to wind up shorts. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
1st and 10 from the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. That one's complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam over big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been it.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And these guys lead by 15 now. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Option design here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good for a 1st down. We've set it down from 37. They'll throw it here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41.
2nd down, looking for options. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
They'll run it from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denies that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Keeps it on the option here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Back to throw now. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. They're throwing it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Result is a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drive your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Complete to number 22. A gain of 9. Brings up
Looking for a pass on second and short. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
intended for his wideout. Incomplete.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's a loss of 2.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line.
Their own 18.
The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They'll throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Dropping back to throw. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Back to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. This is taken at the 44. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Their offense running back out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to can't stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's got it over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw is caught, and he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some juice on it deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This offense making its way back out now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. First call here coming from the shotgun. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down here at the 16. 6 yards on the play, and enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
17. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Third down from the gun. Brought in. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He runs it across. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys continue piling onto this lead.
Our home team, 6.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
They work
and
against
6.
the blitz. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's making a bid for it. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Finds a man right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They're going to try and throw it here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys putting up points in a game decided.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And these guys make it an 18-point game.
Our home team.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 14. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. On 1st down, they'll run. Jukes away from one. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Result is a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out of at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of
There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown. These guys put up even more points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead yet again.
Our home team, 13.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now this offense getting set to work here. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't. There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set now. 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5, and this drive will start inside the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. The turnover on downs only led to 3, obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Handoff now out of the gun. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He's going to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We put a receiver in motion left. To throw here on 1st down. On the left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
3rd and long for him here. He's got a man left, and he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys moments away from their 4th win of the year. And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Back out runs their offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. They'll run here on 1st down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 3rd down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a 4th down.
4th down.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This offense ready to get going again now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Handoff now from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.